To compress the ball, we really need to get the body more involved in the swing. You see, if you're early releasing and flipping at the ball, it's usually because you're just using all arms in the swing and you're just not using your body enough. So this is a great drill to help you get that body more involved. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take an alignment stick. You can pick these up at about any home improvement store for just a couple dollars. You're gonna take half of it and you're gonna put it out the other end of the butt end of the club. And then you're gonna grip it up against the handle there. And initially here, I just want you to do some practice swings to get the feel for this. So as I mentioned, if you're early releasing the club, it's because you're throwing the arms in front of the body and you're letting your wrist go, letting the club head release. So what we want to do is what the opposite of that is, right? The opposite would be you're opening the body and then the arms don't go away from the body and then the wrists don't do anything either. So we kind of want to hold this angle and turn the body through, and what that's going to do is that's going to get the handle in front and the face squared up. So how do we do that? So first, what we're going to do is we're just going to take some short, slow swings. And a reason why a lot of people struggle with using the arms a lot is because the arms are fast, the wrists are fast. If I just sat here, if I took the alignment stick here, if I just sat here and I just swung the club all arms, I could get a good amount of speed out of it. But if I just took my arms, put it straight out in front of me, and just tried to turn my body, it's just not very fast. So keep in mind that when you're doing this drill, you're not going to be hitting the ball very, very far. The idea here is to overdo using the body and get the sense of how the body needs to work to get the hands in front. And then at the end, we're going to add the hands into it to get the speed back, right? So like I said, we're going to put this alignment stick up here next to the body or next to the club, and that's going to be next to your ribs here. And what we want to do is we want to create this angle between our chest and our arm, and then our arm and the club. So you see I've got these angles right here, and I want to keep those angles throughout this swing. So if you imagine if I'm sitting here and I create these angles with a little half swing, and I just turned, well look, I'm way above the golf ball, right? So in order to get down to the ball, I need to get my butt down to the ground. I need to get my chest down closer to the ground. So that's what we need to feel, is that our backside goes back and down and our chest goes forward. So we're going to flex in the knees here. We're going to push the butt back and down, and then our chest is going to go down and forward. Sorry if I hit the mic there, but we're going to go down and forward when we do that. And when we do that, that's going to allow us to get down to the ground. And you see how I'm opening up when I do that. When I'm opening up, I want to have the sensation that I'm standing on top of a pickle jar and I'm trying to open up that pickle jar as I'm coming through. I'm trying to twist into the ground. So that's by applying what's called shear forces. So these are direct forces into the ground, normal forces, right? I want shear forces, which are like that. That's what I want to feel when I'm going into the ground, like I'm twisting off of a pickle jar. You're going to be putting forces in the ground just by the weight of your body. To get the body to open, we need to feel shear forces. We need to feel pushing out away from you with this leg and then pushing back behind you with that leg to really open things up. So if I put those together, I get down, flex my legs, push my backside back, get my chest lower, and then feel those shear forces while trying to hold these angles. Now I can come in and get lots and lots of shaft lean, and I can have that face nice and squared up. So here's how we square up the face when we do this. We need to change our wrist angles. If you're someone who's flipping at the ball, your wrist angles are like this. We need our wrist angles to be bent back. So I want to feel like this club face is pointing at the ball at this point in the swing. And to do that, I'm going to feel my lead wrist bow down, like the emblem of my glove is pointing down, and I'm going to feel my trail hand is pointing back down toward the ground, and that's going to get that face in a nice strong position there, so that way I can turn through, and when I turn through, I want to feel like I hold that angle all the way through. And in order to do that, I have to use my body to rotate. So if I come here and I stop my body, look what happens. That's going to hit me in the body. So we want to make sure that this never gets closer to us. We want to feel like that is never ever going to come close to hitting me in the side of my body when I'm doing this. And again, we're not going for speed here. We're going to get that compression, to get that shaft lean as I'm going through here. So I'm going to do one nice and slow here. That's what we're trying to do. By any means, we're trying to keep those angles and move the body as well as we can, as fast as we can, to keep the hands in front and not let that stick come by. If you do this drill and you feel that hit you, it's most likely because you're not turning your body fast enough and you're not resisting that urge to throw it. So keep these angles as you're coming down and you will have success with this. So let's try one. And again, this isn't going to go real far. The idea is to get it really low and compressed, a really nice low and compressed shot when I'm doing this. So let's give this a try. This is just going to be a little half swing, nice and slow and nice and compressed. So I thinned that a little bit, but you can see how that launched really, really low. I kept the stick away from my body as I went through there. And it only launched at 8 degrees. That's like what a 4-iron launches at. This is a 7-iron. So now what I want you to do is I want you to get 10 good ones of those. 10 good ones where you're coming through, you're not letting it hit your side, and you're turning your body. And again, that was only 49 clubhead speed. This is a 7-iron. That's probably half of what my normal speed is with a 7-iron. I'm basically taking maybe a little bit more than a half swing, and I'm not trying to go really, really fast with it. So now what I'm going to try to do is, now that I got 10 of those, now I can crank it up a little bit and take it up to 3/4 swing. And again, I'm going to try to hold that off as much as I can. Basically, I want to come in and I want to finish like this, with the club never ever passing my hands. So I want to go slow enough to where I can come through there and be in that kind of position. So let's set this up and let's get some practice swings where we're getting that same kind of feeling. So now I'm going to go up to about 3/4 swing. I'm going to get that same feeling as I'm coming through there. So 3/4, never letting it pass my hands. And you can see as I'm doing that, I'm getting my butt down. I'm getting my chest down lower. I'm opening up, and that's going to allow me to get some decent speed when I do this. So again, this may be, I'm guessing this will be close to 70 miles per hour maybe, because I'm just cranking it up just a little bit. And let's see, I probably won't be able to get it at 8 degrees, because that one was a little bit thin unless I thin this one. But ideally here, I would get this to go, let's say I get this to go under 14 degrees. I think that would be pretty good. So I pulled that one a little bit. Got that one to go 9.1, but you see I got this up to 73.8 miles per hour on that one, and it went 128 yards. And that's just not a lot of speed there. I mean, that's very little speed compared to what I normally do, and the ball went a pretty good distance there. So now what I want to do is I want to crank this up a little bit more. I want to get this same feeling of my body opening up as I'm coming through here, and then I want to feel like I'm holding it, but then at the end, I want to go ahead and let it come all the way around, right? So I'm getting full swing, and I'm feeling my body opening up. I'm retaining these angles, and I'm feeling like I'm coming through with my hands in front still of the club head. And then once I get up here, I want to go ahead and let it come all the way around into the full finish there. So let's see if we can get a good compressed 7-iron. I would say a 7-iron for me, if I'm around 15 degrees of launch, that's going to be a pretty well compressed shot. So again, I'm adding the arms into this a little bit now with that same feeling. So I'm going to get a little bit more arms, which is going to make me release a little bit more, but I'm going to get a much better result than what I usually get because I worked on this drill. All right, so didn't quite get the 17 or the 15 degree launch there. Probably got the arms in there a little bit too much, but you see my speed went up to almost 92 miles per hour. But 185 carry with a 7-iron, I'll definitely take that all day. I touched on this a little bit earlier when I was talking about this drill, where I was saying to turn the emblem of the glove down toward the ground and the palm of the trail hand to point down toward the ground to square up that face. Well, this is what we call the anti-roll method at top speed golf. And it's really, really important to be able to implement this in the full swing from the very, very top in order to be able to hold those angles all the way through and then release them out in front like we want to. This is what's going to allow you to get that compression on the golf ball. If we have that face open here at the top, we have the face cupped, well, I'm going to have to do something in the downswing to square up that face, and most likely that's going to be early releasing the club. Early releasing the club is a way to square up the face. If I have my hands more forward, that opens the face. So I need to use those proper wrist angles to square that up, and that's what we talk about in the anti-roll method. So I have a great drill for you where Clay, the founder of Tosby Golf, is going to go over that anti-roll method with you. If you'd like to see the whole video, all you have to do is click the iCard that's going to pop up on your screen, or you can click the link in the description. Stick around, watch the preview if you want. Talk to you soon. Play well.
So here's the bottom line. If you've been taught to roll the club in the early downswing, that causes the shaft to get steep. And that steep club causes all your problems. It causes you to hit it way behind the big hitters and way inconsistent with your quality of strike. So you're in the tall grass and the trees and the hazards all day long. Now the great news is this. There's really only two pieces that you need to know to fix all these problems. The first one is we need to learn the proper way to square up the club face. Instead of rolling the forearms and getting steep, there's another way that the pros do this. Once you learn this right way to square up the club face, then you can shallow out from the inside and everything starts to fit together. Now I'm going to teach you this right now in what I call the anti-roll method. You may also hear this called the motorcycle move or the tour twist, but let's walk through exactly how to do that. Now what I want you to do is go ahead and go kind of in the last parallel in the downswing. So here I want my hips to go ahead and be opening up. I want my club to be parallel with the ground, and I want my hands to be in front of my right thigh. Now, when I take my grip, you're going to notice that when I do this, the club face is basically straight up and down. So if I'm looking at it from this angle, you'll see the face is straight up and down, and my logo of my glove is pointed out in front of me. Now from there,